When I moved to Oxford, I switched everything that I did. It was just the time that the patch clamp was coming along, and I decided I wanted to do this. I had no experience, although I was an electrophysiologist, but since everything had always failed for me before, it was a bit of a rash move. I also changed preparation, I changed ideas, I did everything different, and it turned out to be extremely good idea. And I actually had a grant from the Medical Research Council to do something different. I never did a single experiment on that grant. But because I got some good papers out of it, nobody cared. So I always believe that you should go ahead and do what it is that you want to do, what you think is important. And if you succeed in doing it, it will never be a problem. So you just need to make sure that you do, which is why I said you need determination and application and lots of patience and all that other sort of thing. If you are interested, I think techniques can be incredibly valuable. So, you know, if you're skilled in optogenetics, you can apply that in many different situations. So it can be very valuable and very useful to have that. But if long-term you want to set up your own lab, that's not going to be enough. You're going to have to be able to do other things. So my view is always find the question that you're interested in asking and then use whatever technology you can to address it. And if you don't know it, when you've got your own lab, just go out and hire somebody who knows how to do it.
Don't spend all of your time necessarily doing your one research project question. You know, there are only a certain number of hours in the day. Find some of that time to make sure that you can stay up to date with things that are certainly on the fringes of your field. I think changing fields entirely is tough. And I echo again what Francis said earlier. It seems much harder to do some of the things that I've done in the past today than it did 20 years ago. I would not like to be on an interview panel with you guys beside me competing for jobs. It seems much harder, but definitely don't give up. Give it a go.